Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play Saturday. I haven't done one of these for a little while, but since I got the Skyrim Special Edition for free because I owned Skyrim and all the DLC on Steam, I got it for free. So I downloaded it and figured I'd have a little go. This intro part is mostly me looking around trying to see a huge difference in the Skyrim of old, of 2011, and the Skyrim of 2016. When I was playing this, I really couldn't notice a whole lot of difference. Sky shafts, they look pretty good, if you can see that. Sun shafts, whatever they're called. I did notice that the trees looked a lot the same.
Hey, you.
And the people, when they're talking, like Rayloff of Riverwood here, he's not amazingly better. Like, I was expecting something along the lines of, you know, Battlefield 1, you know, some sort of really new release game. But that being said, I only really played the first part, when it's the escape from Helgen. And I think they retextured almost everything. They added a lot of, you know, lighting effects, fog effects, particle density stuff, and it looks really good. Don't get me wrong, but Skyrim has always looked good. Even if you had it on release in 2011, you had a really gorgeous game. That came out of the box. But as it got older and as people would mod the game, put high resolution texture packs out, they would put different, you know, skin effects, texture effects into the game. You could just kind of download them, and it would look actually better than this. So, I don't know, I just thought it was a bit funny, and I said, this has been such a big hype, and this has been such a big stink all over the internet, and it doesn't look that unbelievable. And that sounds so negative, but at the same time, as I said before, Skyrim has always looked good. I mean, you can see little pieces of chain, like the little links of chainmail, like back on the shoulders. There's always been so much attention to detail here. Look at the flag flying. You know, the difference in the texture of the stone, the wood, the leather, you know, the weapons, the hair. Everything is always so, the attention to detail so minute. It's amazing. But I don't know. It sounds bad to say I was unimpressed, but then again, I've been playing a lot of like really new release games, and maybe I've been desensitized to fancy graphics. I don't know. But at the same time, I was never a big graphics person. See, look at that. That looks actually amazing, but it looked that way the first time I played it. I don't know.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping? Why do you think?
I noticed just one of the few things they added since remastering this game is the depth of field was done a lot better. Like, you can see that Jarl Ulfric and the Horse Thief are in rather, you know, good quality, and in the background, things that are out of your immediate line of sight are a little more blurry. That is one cool thing that I know that they added, and I was a bit impressed with it. Other than that, I mean, I gotta say, it seems like a lot of hype for something that we all owned anyway. I don't know anyone who didn't play this game. I don't know anyone who wasn't immediately impressed with it.
Rayloff of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
And I always love this part. You won't execute me. Boom. Okay, so now it comes up to the point where we're gonna have to start making a character, and I just wanted to switch through all of the races, just to see how different everything was. I mean, to be honest, it all looked the same. But that being said, I play on a PC because, you know, PC Gaming Master Race. But jokes aside, I had all the HD texture packs anyway, So this to me is sort of a non-issue. I don't know why. I think it's just a money grab that they released it. The special edition of Skyrim. I'm sure it comes with all the DLCs and all this, that, and the other, and it has console add-on capability, whatever. But I had all that anyway. I mean, I don't mean to nitpick, but it just seems like such a pointless release. But you know, I'm fully willing to accept anything that comes out because I love the Elder Scrolls. I love, you know, all the Bethesda's games are all amazing. The Fallout series was absolutely amazing. A lot of people were disappointed in Fallout 4. I liked Fallout 4. You know, for what it was pretty fun. The graphics were really good. And then again, you don't play graphics, you play the game. The gameplay was a lot more action-oriented and shooter-y. A lot of people, they had that was their criticism, that it was no longer an RPG, it was a shooter. But really, at the end of the day, what do you want, right? You know, what do you want from Bethesda, the Mrs. Buy? And so far in that character creation, I was really sort of, I don't know, I was bored with it.
What should we do?
I hate to keep harking back to that same point that this is not impressing me, but at the same time, it's Skyrim. Skyrim has always impressed me. It's always amazed me. I can sink hours upon hours upon hours into this game and still find new things, and that's one of the things I love about this game. This game, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, I mean, you're always finding new things whenever you go on and play, and finding new little secret little areas and stuff, and I thought that was cool. So at this point I had to turn the subtitles on. I just had to play with subtitles. Yeah, now that's taken care of.
A power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war.
For some reason I hate this guy's voice actor. It just sounds so.
Sounds
Sounds like a really annoying, like, older uncle. But when I looked up, because it's just such a reaction when making a first character to do that, when you hear Alduin's for like roar, I just had to look up, and I was like, you know what? The view distance and the draw distance and all the clouds, this looks amazing. And look at the mountains in the distance.
Shut up and let's get this over.
Learn as you wish.
I mean, just even like the hill and the tower, and the lighting effects and the fire, and all of this just looks, it looks amazing.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials, and you say the same.
No.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
I mean, just look at that mountain. It'll look the exact same as if you run up there and run all the way up to the top. That's one thing I thought was so good about this game.
Nice and easy.
Especially if you ride a horse. Those things are like the Mako in the first Mass Effect. You can like ride the horse up a wall. It was unreal.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
And one thing I noted that when I played this, because I've made dozens of Skyrim characters, the refocusing of the character and things back into focus, it does so much better. The fireball effects are also much better. Just the the bloom effects and the particle density of all those spells and then the fire and everything. It looks so well done.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go. This way, friend. Move. Just need to move.
I remember first playing this November 11th, 2011, and that part made me jump out of my seat and realize it was just on fire for a second. Do you see what I mean about like the improved, the way he destroys the village? Like before, it just kind of looked like some stuff was on fire. Now they've added a lot of more smoke textures, a lot more stuff like that, and it just looks amazing.
You need to get over there now. That boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. Gods guide you, Hadvar. Stay close to the wall!
This intro was always cinematic, and there was a few points where it was sort of larger than life when you first see it, like that right there. Everything with Dragon Man so close to you, and your camera shakes, and it was just first time doing it was just like overwhelming when you first see it.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close. Kill this thing. Bela, you damn traitor! Out of my way! We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time. Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde.
And this will, I guess, from here it's just we all know how it happens, but this has been Matt from 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio, and this has been Skyrim Special Edition.